Hey y'all, here with Joe Sheehy.
What's going on, everybody?
Owner of Cured Nutrition. If you can't see this fabulous sign back here.
In the lab.
In the lab. We're not gonna put lab coats on because that would be a little too much, but we are in the lab.
Although I probably should.
Yeah, we're like, should I get my hairnet on? Is that gonna look good for the video? Super official. We are here. I've been here for a few days now. Got some content, hung out in Denver. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to come back. But I wanted to do this video series on CBD because it's something that I've been using for over a year. I have a lot of people who either use it or have questions about it, and I feel like it is it's hard to talk about because, you know, obviously for one, regulations, like it's like supplements. You can't be like, this does this, right? Like only
you have to be very roundabout.
You have to be roundabout, and that's just the way that the nature of it is. Even like with medicine, you know, with like the FDA, like you have to say it like that. So it can be confusing to people because they're like, well, what does it do? What are the differences? So this video, I wanted to talk specifically about what is CBD, what are the differences between obviously like normal weed that people think this might be, and obviously a lot of consumers are educated at this point, but some people don't even know what this is, and like what can you use it for, like why would it be good for people. So first, what is CBD?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's true, you're right. And even in Colorado, like living in Colorado, like people are very in tune with what's going on, but even here we'll be at, you know, little festivals, street fairs or anything like that, so we still have to educate people. So people all across the nation are still learning. CBD is a cannabinoid from the cannabis plant. People know what marijuana is. Most people know what THC is. That's a cannabinoid that gets you high. It's one of the psychoactive cannabinoids in the plant. So cannabinoids come from the cannabis plant. Makes sense. So there's marijuana and then there's hemp. What we do is we derive all of our cannabinoids from the hemp plant. The definition of hemp is less than 0.3% THC. Marijuana has greater than 0.3% THC. They are both cannabis. They are just different strains, lineages, basically. And they've been bred for different purposes over the course of time. Industrial hemp is what's used for clothing, used for food, fiber, all that type of stuff. Cannabinoids are found in more of the flowers of the plant. So what's going on is you have marijuana. Most people know what marijuana looks like, the buds of a plant, and hemp. They both have cannabinoids. Some have higher components than others. CBD is a cannabinoid. THC is a cannabinoid. There are over 80 identified cannabinoids in the cannabis plant. CBD is one that is known great for reducing inflammation, helping calm nerves, and everything that stems from that. So if you are someone that can't stop thinking, can't fall asleep at night, if you can calm yourself down, you can get to sleep, you can help yourself recover.
Digestive benefits too, is what I've seen with myself and people who take it. And
that's the inflammation reducing, basically. And also, it is an adaptogen. So we know, most people know what adaptogens are. Basically, they help your body get back to homeostasis. Our endocannabinoid system is made up of a bunch of CB1 and CB2 receptors, which can accept a cannabinoid and help regulate mood, sleep-wake cycle, metabolism. So that's what CBD is. It's something that helps regulate your endocannabinoid system. It's a non-psychoactive cannabinoid. It's one of over 80 cannabinoids in the cannabis plant. People know what THC is. It's what gets you high. CBD does not get you high.
That's only one of them. Yeah.
Right.
Everybody knows about that one.
And now there's even more. So CBN is really good for sleep. CBG, some people are studying it as a vasodilator. But what we're specifically talking about here is CBD, cannabidiol, and basically it's one of the cannabinoids that's being studied the most right now outside of THC for its medicinal benefits. And they all have medicinal benefits. THC and CBD are most prominent, the most abundant, easier to extract. But as the industry matures, the science will continue to evolve and we'll study more and more cannabinoids. But right now the craze is CBD, which is great, and that's why we exist. But you know, we plan to expand just from one cannabinoid. And in like our full spectrum products, which we'll probably talk about more, there are more than just CBD, more than just one cannabinoid.
So we mentioned some of the benefits. The biggest things I would say is definitely like inflammation as a whole. And so what that looks like, of course, is sleep. That's the biggest thing that I notice with myself and my clients. Digestive benefits, because there are receptors in your stomach, right? Yeah. So that's something that if you're having stomach problems,
they're found all throughout your body.
And like there are just some in the stomach. So like I know people who have like severe autoimmune problems, and like this actually helps them. And it's not a byproduct of being high and like not feeling pain anymore. It's actually like working on a different level. So that's actually probably one of the hardest things for people, because they're so used to thinking like cannabis, like I'm gonna feel something, and like you don't take this and you're like, whew, man, like I am ready to pass out. Like, you know, you're not like, you don't have this like, you don't just get hit with it. I feel like it builds up. Am I correct?
Yeah. You have to build basically therapeutic levels in your system.
That makes
for
sense.
pain killing. That's what people use THC for, because it's more instantaneous.
Yes.
If you are very high strung or tend to be like on nerve all the time, you can feel instantly calmed. So that's something that you will feel more instantaneous from CBD. But you have to build therapeutic levels in your system over time. So
and it's more mild. Like I think some people would like take it and they'd be like, oh, I didn't feel anything. And you're like, okay, it's not like alcohol. You know, like you're not like it's just a different. It's just so different. And I think that that's something that we've really had to educate people on, at least in what I've been doing, and understanding that. So pretty much this just helps as a holistic approach to your managing inflammation, managing recovery, sleep, digestion, all of these things. Like, it's amazing for that. And I've noticed a big difference with it. I have multiple, like so many of my clients taking it. My mom's noticed a lot of benefits. Like she's been having some weird stomach problems. So that's why I was thinking about the cannabinoids in her stomach. And so like we kind of mentioned, there's a few different products. So the 2 oils that Cured has, one is just straight CBD. The other one is the full spectrum. So do you want to talk about the differences?
Yeah. So what we were kind of discussing previously, and I'm not sure if these videos are going together, but
yes. So on my camera, it's great for a lot of reasons, but it will overheat. So usually for videos, I have to take like 2 clips, so I have to like pause it and then like restart. But this is the same video.
Okay, cool. So CBD is a cannabinoid, and it's just one of many cannabinoids. The difference between these 2 products, this is full spectrum, which means it has the whole array of cannabinoids found in the hemp plant. This is a more whole plant extract. This is made with a CBD isolate, so it only has CBD in it. This has all of the other cannabinoids in it, as well as the flavor profiles of the plant. This smells more earthy, tastes like the hemp plant, basically.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's very mild. It's almost like caramely. There are some really gnarly ones out there, and we spent a lot of time creating this. So that was, but they both work. This one is kind of more bang for your buck. It's more of the holistic.
Stronger.
Yes, stronger. Has all the other cannabinoids. Straight CBD with 0 THC works, and this one's actually just flavored mint, and it's in a grapeseed oil. But basically, one cannabinoid, all the cannabinoids, and the flavor profiles of the hemp plant.
Yeah, it's definitely not mint,
No.
but it does have the 0.3% THC like we mentioned, so that is the legal level for hemp plants. Now, of course, Cured cannot say if you will pass a drug test or not, because that is on you, what you are doing on your own time, and we are not there with you 24/7. However, 0.3% THC will not get you high.
No.
We cannot guarantee if you will pass a drug test or not, because that is just basic laws. We can't tell you those kinds of things. If you are at all concerned, just take the straight CBD product, but it's your own discretion, and it is less than 0.3% in the full spectrum. And then there's also a few other products. There's gel caps as well, and then there's also multiple spices. So you guys see me on my story use these all the time, and we literally use these every day. So this has the CBD isolate in it, and has just amazing flavors. So there's 3 savory, and there's 2 sweet plus the
sometimes
pumpkin.
3.
Sometimes 3. And they're just really, really good flavors. So I put them on all, basically I sprinkle them throughout the day on my meals. And how I do this is in the morning I will take a dropper of the mint. Throughout the day I will use the spices on my food. And then at night before bed I will take the full spectrum, another dropper. One of the most frequently asked questions is, how much should I take with the droppers. And so that is going to be very dependent on you. I know that I've had people tell me like, oh my God, I had half a dropper and I like literally like wanted to pass out immediately. And then other people need like 2. It just depends. And it really, the biggest determinant of this, you guys, is what it says here as far as like how much. So like this is a 500 bottle, this is a 1,000 bottle. This means there is 1,000 milligrams of CBD in this whole bottle.
In the whole bottle.
If you see
not one dosage.
Somebody promoting, I took 1,000 milligrams of CBD today, they did not drink the whole bottle. They do not understand what they're talking about. So pretty much when you open this, there is a dropper and there's lines. So for the 1,000 milligram dropper, right, you are going to get about 33 milligrams of CBD.
For the whole dropper.
For the whole dropper in the biggest bottle that we offer. Now, if you use the 500 bottle, which I would say is probably the most popular, right? Or a lot of people would use the 500.
It is. That's our most popular product.
This is what I would use the full dropper of, because this is about the 16, 17 milligrams of CBD. So overall, I'm getting typically about probably 40, 45, I don't measure these out, but probably 40, 45 milligrams. And I found that that was better for me, having it twice a day.
Yep. And it's going to be different for everybody. Everybody has an endocannabinoid system. Other things besides exogenous cannabinoids can regulate that system. Your water intake, black pepper can regulate your endocannabinoid system. So some people's endocannabinoid systems are more deficient than others, and so that's what's going to determine how much you should take. Every single product, I know you were saying that one full dropper has the 32 milligrams in the mint, but every product that we have is dosed at about 15 milligrams per serving.
Per serving. So for the 1,000 bottle, that's going to be half a dropper.
Right.
And then this one is going to be, the 500 is going to be the full dropper. So do a little quick math. Let us know if you have any questions. But overall, experiment with what works. You know, you have to see how it works for you and how you respond. I would say if you're going to start with once a day, try before bed, just because I find a lot of sleep benefits from it and other people as well. But yeah, start from there. And this was kind of, like I said, the overview video. Then we're going to have 2 more videos, one on quality control, like what does that even mean? How does all this work? And then a Q&A for the 3rd video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. And we're out.